I wanted to make a part two to the video that I just posted about doctors who gaslight their patients and how you should be your own medical advocate. And I wanted to tell a few different stories about this and my experiences. So thankfully, my mom is a nurse and she taught me from when I was a small child that you always have to advocate for yourself. Just because of how our medical system is set up, you'll kind of just get lost in a sea of patients, and doctors could kind of overlook things, and you really have to push for what you want, like certain testing, things of that nature. And so, because of that, I've never had a really awful experience, but I've still seen hints, of the gaslighting a little bit, or just, dismissiveness being kind of nasty. But I do want to share one really positive experience I had. So I was at a gynecologist's office where every single person that worked there was a female, including the receptionist and obviously all the medical staff. And I really liked that, because obviously as a woman they understood because they went through the same things, as myself. But they were very, very validating, and anything that I wanted, any kind of test they gave me. And, I don't know. I just felt really listened to. So that's an exceptionally positive experience that I had. But I wanted to tell a story about when I had to go to the dentist about 2.5 years ago for a wisdom tooth gum infection. Like, nothing was wrong with my tooth. It's not impacted or anything. Because, by the way, like, okay, so this is just like a side note. When I was 19, I went there and the hygienist at this office told me that I should get my wisdom teeth removed. And I asked her because, like, I had, x-rayed my teeth. And so I asked her, oh, are my wisdom teeth impacted? And she was like, no. Okay, so why would I remove them? But anyway, so I go, see the, like, actual dentist at this place. And so I was telling him, it's not an option to remove my wisdom teeth because he was saying, like, that's how I would get rid of the infections. And, like, I was asking what I should do. He's like, oh, did you read that on Google? What? No, I read a bunch of books, but even if I did, Google has great information, if you know how to research. But I just thought it was so nasty, and it's such a good example of, like, how these doctors and dentists and just medical professionals, like, talk down to their patients instead of just, being open to what they have to say. Anyway, that's my story.